Good morning, Ladon, and good morning, Bahamas. I'm coming to you from the roundabout here at Goodman's Bay. It's all about a Wellness Wednesday, and let me tell you, the streets are crowded. A number of people are making their way, heading out to work, heading out to school. But I'm here at Goodman's Bay, a number of people out here to get their exercise on, to jog, and to get well, and to get fit. Joining me live on the broadcast this morning, Sergeant Jerome Thompson. A bit chilly out here, but we're having fun. It's all about a Wellness Wednesday, as I said earlier. What are some of those areas motorists should avoid this morning?
Good morning to you. Good morning, Bahamas. We'd like to advise motorists that they have some ongoing works in the area of NASSAU Street. You have a lot of uneven surfaces. So we ask motorists in that area to pay particular attention, slow down while in that area. You have poor friction value on the road. So if you have to brake suddenly, you might slide and end up being in a crash. So we ask persons to if you can, avoid that area, but if you have to, use that thoroughfare to drive cautiously. And also I noticed that there are some ongoing road works in the area of Bay Street and DEVEAUX Street, East Bay Street and DEVEAUX Street. So we ask persons if they can avoid those areas. And if you must travel in those areas, think about your safety and the safety of those men that are doing that road work. We need persons to adhere to the speed limit. And just to drop it about 10 miles less, because it's 25 miles per hour in that area. So if you travel about 15 miles per hour, it should be no issues.
I know over the last week, traffic police have been making a number of traffic checks in different areas of New Providence. That continues this week, right?
Yes, you should expect that to continue until we get some of these crashes down, especially the more serious ones, the fatalities, and also the hit-and-run accidents.
Let's talk about the hit and run, because that's a very, very serious issue on the streets. A very high number of incidents, as a matter of fact.
Yes, persons, they would get involved in an accident and fail to remain stationary on the scene, which is a charge. Persons would flee for a number of reasons. One of those reasons might be shock. Some persons, when they get in a crash, they react differently to being in a crash. Sometimes those persons would come to the station and report that matter. It is very important to report these matters. Also, persons that don't have any insurance, they would flee the scene because they don't have any insurance, and they rather try to escape the long hand of justice, that is, rather than to face the music. And also, we have persons that don't possess a driver's license, who should not be on the road. Those persons these are the kind of people that we recognize at the end of our investigation that are responsible for a lot of these hit-and-run accidents.
All right. Thank you very much, Sergeant Jerome Thompson from the Royal Bahamas Police Force Traffic Division, joining me live here at the roundabout at Goodman's Bay, buzzing with a whole lot of activity. In just a few minutes, we're going to both get our fitness thing going here, so it should be good. Some exercise is always good, right?
Yeah, exercise is always good, and I'm glad you mentioned that. We want pedestrians in this area and the modern public to be safe. Safety is both pedestrian and motorist responsibility. So we ask the pedestrians to not to walk distracted. That is walking with an electronic device. Those earbuds, they are very distracted because you want to see what's going on and you want to hear what's going on. And where you don't have sidewalks, we ask persons to walk facing the traffic so you could see potential danger. And we also need the motorists not to be distracted as well, not to use any electronic devices, turn the music down in the vehicle, not too loud, be aware of your surroundings.
Some very, very good advice, Sergeant Jerome Thompson from the Traffic Division of the Royal Bahamas Police Force, especially as you have a number of joggers in this area. Some very, very good advice for joggers. So back to you in the studio, Ladon.